Ever pondered why expressing love sometimes feels like speaking in a foreign language? Well, it's because there are 5 different love languages. That's right, 5. Let's dive into this fascinating concept through a story. Imagine 2 people, Alice and Bob. They've been together for a few years now. Alice is a big believer in verbal affirmations. She loves to hear Bob say, "I love you," and she cherishes the little compliments he gives her throughout the day. On the other hand, Bob is all about quality time. He feels most loved when Alice spends uninterrupted time with him, whether it's a long walk on the beach or a quiet evening at home. Now imagine a day when Bob comes home after a long day at work. Alice, wanting to express her love, says, "Bob, you look great today." Bob, however, tired and longing for Alice's undivided attention, barely acknowledges her compliment. Alice feels unappreciated and Bob feels unloved. They both love each other, but they are speaking different love languages. And that, my friends, is the crux of the matter. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a language. And like any language, it has its dialects. The 5 love languages, a concept developed by Dr. Gary Chapman, are words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Words of affirmation are all about verbal expressions of love and appreciation. Quality time revolves around giving the other person your undivided attention. Receiving gifts is about the joy of getting thoughtful presents that show you're known and valued. Acts of service are those little things you do to make your loved one's life easier. And physical touch, well, it's self-explanatory. In our story, Alice speaks the language of words of affirmation, while Bob speaks the language of quality time. Their love for each other is real, but they need to learn each other's love language to truly connect. To recap, understanding and speaking your partner's love language can significantly improve your relationship. It's not about changing who you are, it's about learning to express your love in a way that your partner understands and appreciates. Whether it's words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, or physical touch, each love language is valid and beautiful in its own way. So, next time you feel like you and your partner are speaking different languages, remember Alice and Bob. Remember the 5 love languages. Remember that love is not just a feeling, it's a language. And like any language, it can be learned. So go out there and become fluent in the language of love.